So it's a very curious way because to everybody say I'm very lucky because I am born in a family that is one side for my father cheese maker cheese, the other side restaurant hotel. So it's true I never decide what to do when I was driving to decide what to do because since I was children I was very happy to help in the restaurant to help to do things to my uncle. So really when I became to have 10 years old, 14 years old, I had to decide what to do when I was to study. It was feeling natural already in the kitchen. So this, is a chance because normally you have to decide that you are not very sure. I don't have to decide really. So I have already the way, the street that it was already normal to be in the kitchen and doing this as a job, which is not job as well because when you are so happy, you have so much passion, it's still not real job. It's your life. So part of cooking, of course, is more pasta, rice. Because because I'm Italian, it's also I'm on the north side, Lombardia, and I spend my time also near Emilia-Romagna, then Veneto region as well, where I work. So 4-course pasta and risotto are very important. But of course, I don't have a choose. Many years ago, I was saying I prefer there and there. Then with the experience, I like from appetizer, fish, meat, seafood, even the pastry. I can say something. Years ago, I decided to become a pastry. I have experience in the pastry. I stopped after 6 months, but when you become pastry, I like so much the dessert. When you prepare, you cannot eat anymore. So you can because you eat too much and you have to stop. So I decided to come back to the kitchen. One of the best is the polenta. We did also the other day here. In my area we have polenta side with the cheese also, which is my family. There is a dish that is called polenta taragna. It's a kind of polenta with a yellow maize flour and it's seasoning with a lot of cheese, very fresh and also must seasoning. So it's one main dish. Very strong that you are doing the winter time where we are is a bit cold also. So it's the polenta taragna is one of them, which I really like to prepare and also eating. Coming here in Istanbul, it's something that I expected already how it was because I had the chance to be in Bodrum many years ago and find out what it means, Turkey, people, so many friends. And I really love it. I find that our traditional food with you, we have so many things that can be mixed with. If you talk about the polenta, you have something that's similar. So there is a very union of the tradition. So this is another, it's a kind of very nice thing when you discover that you have, you can share, discuss also about recipe, things that are closer, and also the taste. We have so many things that we like it that is the same. This is very nice of Turkey. Of course, Istanbul is a beautiful place. I love it. For the people, MSA. Of course, is a very nice. I came from ALMA. I spent years in ALMA, which is bigger, and so even the collaboration with ALMA is something that is started on the same year. ALMA for 2004, MSA 2004. This year is 20 years of the both schools. So this is incredible. 20 years. It was since less, but it's 20 years. There are so many. Now I don't really remember the right Turkish name. So this is like the satay. No, not satay. So and then this is the name. I don't really because you don't have the menu. But anyway, there are so many. I have to say the name, the right name. How I can say? So there are, but we went all outside to eat all the time. I never remember what is the one that you do in the like a kebab? Yeah, but kebab there is a special kebab. Yeah, the wrap one, right? But there are many different types of kebab. It's one of my favorite kebab. Yeah, stay updated, always turning around from Italy and all around the world. Before the COVID, of course, I did more than now, but I'm always in touch with France. I always go in Paris, south of France, so always because with our work, when you have many years experience, at the end you have everywhere some colleague, friends. So at the end, our work is our life. You are free, you go to try some restaurant. You are free to go, you fly somewhere to find people, to try new dishes. And the other chance that we have that after many years you have many cooks that they are working with you. They start to work with us as a chef. So it's already a chance because you can see higher chefs that they start with you and they reach a very nice result, some of the best. This is another very nice thing. So going around to find where they are, how they work and try their preparation. This is one of the best things. So when you work a lot around all the world, you have so many places to go to meet people and that they start used to work with you and see how they open a restaurant, they are cooking, how the results and everything. This is one of the best things. Always eating, so it's always eating anyway, preparing and eating. But you know, Italian, of course, if we say like 30, 40 years ago, when I start to do the school, it was the most important food in the world was Italian, French, and they was telling us almost that only two one. If we see in the last years, I mean, there is, of course, then I spent also some time in Japan. Japanese cuisine is one of the best. South America, Turkish. I mean, now we have to say that it's another time also, it's easier also to visit, trying everything, but every country have a very good quality, top quality of food everywhere, I would say, you know. Once in the year when I start to do this work, it seemed that it was the best, very best. Of course, I'm Italian food, French one, maybe after. So if we see just the Spain in 40 years, the Spain cuisine, now we can understand, trying how they become also one of the best as well, like Turkish, like all the other countries. So this is something that is different in the last 40 years. It's a chance also for everyone. But I suggest to all the students and the young people that are coming in for this work is understanding that of course there is a sacrifice of the hours and everything. This now is a problem because, you know, compared to years ago, it was like everybody want to be cook, and now it's reducing. We are missing many places in Italy, everywhere. We are missing stuff. It's a problem for everyone. But what I tell to everybody, have to be sure that it's their passion. With the passion, you will never wrong. You sure they will go, because it's a job that the passion is one of the best important things that you have to have. Because I know many people, it's right, if you don't have a real passion, it's a type of work that is not easy to follow. So when you're sure, you cannot be sure to have the passion when you start. I didn't be sure, but now slowly by slowly, when you go ahead with your job, you understand. If you have any difficulty, you will go ahead, you don't stop. So this can let understand that you are a real passion. And with the passion, you can reach every part of the world, every result that you want. You are sure that you're doing the right job.